Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, January 4th. Welcome to another day of science. Hope everyone had a good break. It's kind of good to be back, quote unquote, even though we're not back. We're back in action, which is the main thing. But hope everyone had a good break, maybe some time to rest and relax a little bit, coming in refreshed. So here's a little bit of preview. First, hey, if you're watching this and it is before 11 a.m., reminder that we have an 11 a.m. Google Meet today. Be there. I'm going to go through kind of the schedule for this week, and we have this week and next week, and then we have exams. So I'm going to go through that whole schedule, kind of what we'll be doing for this week and next week leading up to exams, and then kind of what exam week will look like for the in-person kids and for the online kids. So you'll want to be at that Google Meet, all right? There could be, just going to be important information. Maybe there'll be prizes. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe like a magician will show up too, and it'll be like fun little guest appearances. I don't know. It could happen. So you don't want to miss that. That's at 11 a.m. So put that on your calendars. I sent you guys an email. There's a link in the Google Classroom. It's not Google Classroom, in Schoology. It is literally impossible to not find the link for the Google Meet at 11 a.m. Be there. All right. So now I'm going to do the normal walkthrough stuff where I kind of walk you through the folder for the week and the day and tell you what we're going to be doing. So here we go. Week 16 folder. Bada boom. I'm a little rusty. Hopefully you guys aren't a little rusty too. I'm a little rusty, so sorry if this video is not everything you dreamed it would be, or if it's not quite up to my normal standards of greatness, but still shaking the rust off. So here's the folder. You'll notice it's a Monday-Tuesday folder. So the stuff in here we're going to work on today and tomorrow. Let's zoom in a little bit and see what we got going on here. First, there will be a Google Meet at 11 a.m. Tough to miss that. Watch the walkthrough video, which is what you're doing right now. There's a page titled Scientific Method Review, which I'll go through. If you haven't noticed, we're starting to do some review stuff to get ready for exams. So we're going way back to September, the stuff that we did way back in September, August even, and starting to do the review. It's been a long time. The information, escapes your brain over time, despite your best efforts at times. So we're starting the review process. So there's a scientific method review page, which I'll look at here in just a second. There's also a page titled metric review. Do both of those. And then there will be a scientific method review and metric review quick check. This will not be open until Tuesday. Here's the reason it won't be open until Tuesday. I want you to spend one of these days doing the scientific method review, like today, and then tomorrow doing the metric review, Tuesday, and then on Tuesday, after you've had a day or two to go through both of those and had time to go through both of those, then the quick check will be open on Tuesday. So I don't want you to be tempted to rush through stuff and just get the quick check out of the way when you haven't had time to properly go through the scientific method review and the metric review pages, and you just skip right ahead to the quick check and you do it poorly on quick check and you're not really reviewing like you should be reviewing. All right. So, and plus you've got, work for other classes. I don't want you just spending a bunch of time on science and trying to cram 2 days into one for science. All right. So that's the reason it's a Monday-Tuesday folder instead of just a Monday folder. So you spend today doing the scientific method review, tomorrow doing the metric review, and then tomorrow also doing the quick check. That will not be open until Tuesday. Just a reminder. And then look, the last one, another reminder. It's there everywhere. Join the Google Meet today at 11 a.m. Your learning targets. I can review scientific method and metric system. Performance task. Students will complete a scientific method and metric review activities. And the success criteria. I will be successful when I score at least a 7 out of 10 on the quick check. The goal is to get you guys fully refreshed and reviewed on all the stuff we've done early. And get you to pass the final exam, even if you're failing the class right now. We want you to pass the final exam so you can get credit for the first semester of science. That's the ultimate goal. So we're going to spend a lot of time doing the review stuff. All right, so let's jump into the Monday, Tuesday folder now. Scientific method review page and metric review page. You'll notice this says the metric quiz. It says it's available on Tuesday, so even though it's there and you go to click on it, it won't let you actually access it. So too bad. And then, of course, the Google Meet link is there. Another place to find the link. Yay. Scientific method review. Pretty straightforward here. Re-embedded the scientific method slideshow. Then I sort of did a little walkthrough for the scientific method, an example of the 6 steps. But make sure you review the slideshow, going through all 6 steps, what they are, and short little description of them. Important stuff. Hey, yeah, there's a little Mythbusters and video embedded as well. Watch that. Mythbusters are always a good time. And then read through my example right there of the scientific method. I use the plate tectonics in Pangea, sort of a way to review. So that's the scientific method review page. And then the metric review page. Let's look at that one real quick while we're here. This is the second topic we covered. Just sort of I reviewed the different units that we used. Meters for length, volume, liters, and mass was grams. Talk about how we have these different, we call prefixes for the metric system. So you have millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, decameters, hectometers, kilometers. Hopefully it's all coming back a little bit to you. Maybe it's nightmares. That's fine. Watch the video about converting, how to go up and down the metric scale, whether you're making numbers larger or smaller. Then I put this picture back in here because this is kind of a wonderful picture. This tells you where you're going to start. So let's say if I want to convert like 130 meters and I want to convert it to decameters. So if I'm right here, 130 meters, that's our base unit, and I want to convert it to decameters. All right, so it's just one step on the metric scale. And look, reminder right here, if you're going up the scale, you move the decimal point to the left. If you're going down the scale, you move the decimal point to the right. So when I go from base to deca, I'm moving the decimal point to the left. So if I have 130 meters, and I'm going to decameters, it's going to move one space to the left. So 130 decameters, my decimal point's right there, move one space to the left, it's going to be 13 decameters. If I look at this one here, 120 liters, and I'm going to centiliters, here's liters, base, that's my liters, and I'm going to centiliters, I'm going down the scale 2 spaces, 1, 2. If you're going down the scale, you move the decimal point to the right. So if I got 120, I'm moving 1 space, 2 space, so it would become 12,000. There's probably little online converters out there to help you if you need them, just to sort of refresh. But go through that, watch the video, read the text, practice a little bit with these conversions because on the quick check, you'll have to do more of them. So that's what I want you to do today and tomorrow, doing the metric review stuff and the scientific method review stuff. And then, like I said, this will be available. The quick check will be available on Tuesday. And then be at the Google Meet today because I'll go through the whole schedule, everything that you want to know for the coming this week, and for next week and the exam week as well. All right. So good to be back. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you at 11 a.m. at the Google Meet. Have a great day. Bobolik out.